Hello, everyone. Wherever you are on this planet Earth, I greet you. My name is Obioma Obase. I am the last messenger of God, having received and written the last message from God, summary and interpretation of the Holy Bible, and the last message from God to Nigeria, marked for extinction. I am making this video to provide further clarification concerning the last message from God to Nigeria, marked for extinction. There are some key revelations, or what you can call key takeaways, from God's last message to Nigeria. That is why I am making this video. Number one is that the Igbos are physical descendants of Abraham, of the tribe of Gad, and that the Igbos are the last days people of God. Number two is that God predestined and located the Igbos in the area that is now called Africa and Nigeria, primarily for the purpose of his last message to mankind, summary and interpretation of the Holy Bible. Number three, that Satan, not knowing the tribe, the tongue, the nation, or the people that were predestined, he targeted Africa and visited the continent with slavery, colonization, and other forms of degradation and inhumanity, leading to its backwardness. Number four, when I, Obioma Obase, the last messenger of God, was to be born in the 1960s, Satan clearly targeted the Igbos by creating the crisis in Nigeria, leading to the pogroms and the so-called Nigeria-Biafra war. Number five, as Moses was the primary target of Pharaoh's order to kill every child, every male child, Jesus Christ was the primary target of Herod's decree to kill every child who was 2 years and below. And I, Obioma Obase, the last messenger of God, was the primary target of the pogroms, the mass killings, the mass starvation, and other inhuman policies of the Nigerian state against the Igbos. Because of her atrocities against the Igbos, Nigeria died spiritually and became a lawful captive of Satan. The country became a den for the devils and became cursed about 60 years ago. And her quest for nationhood became and has remained an illusion. And Nigeria refused to repent of her atrocities. Since then, evil began to reign over righteousness, leading to continuous bloodshed, corruption in high and low places, bad governance, and other forms of plagues on the country. And Nigeria refused to repent of her atrocities. Many, in many generations, have been praying and calling for God's intervention, and now God has answered the prayers. God has marked Nigeria for extinction, and God shall cause Nigeria to go into extinction unless the country acts with a sense of urgency to repent of her atrocities against the Igbos, the last days people of God. So to the youths and others who are protesting, agitating, praying, and hoping for a better country or a positive change in Nigeria, let no one deceive you. There can never be any meaningful positive change in Nigeria except the country repents as a matter of urgency of those atrocities that were committed in her name against the Igbos. This is so because the spiritual controls the physical. It is good to protest, good to agitate for a better society, but it is more important to know the root cause of the plagues that is upon the country, because a problem known is half solved. Let no one deceive you. I say again, let no one deceive you. There can never be any positive change in Nigeria that is meaningful except the country repents as a matter of urgency of those atrocities that were committed in her name against the Igbos. And if Nigeria refuses to repent of her atrocities with a sense of urgency, read my lips and mark my words, God shall surely cause Nigeria to go into extinction. Now, most importantly, everyone is advised to follow Jesus Christ, of whom God said, hear him. Let us follow him because it makes sense to do so. I remain your brother and friend, Obioma Obasi, the last messenger of God. Thank you.